In this section, we are going to adjust the Z switch that tells the print head where 0 is. If I go back and I auto home, right, see how the bed didn't move? No movement, no nothing. When you hear the limit switch hit is when the print head knows where the bottom of the build area is. But as you can see, there is a bracket in the back that can cause issues with this tramming. So we are going to raise our Z so it clears our bed. Move our X-axis steppers to number 25. We will move our Y-axis to 195. When you press send, it will position your print head over this bracket. Now we want to lower our Z axis. And you'll notice we are too close. This is all the way tight. So we have to raise our print head up. How do we raise our print head up? We have to move our limit switch right here, okay? Rotate your machine. I'm going to loosen these screws here after I turn my machine so that I can raise my print head from hitting the plate so I can get finer, more tuning from here. So what we're going to do is we're going to mark down here with a pencil. Okay, we raised our print head from our bed a good distance. Can't see it, but there is a big gap. Alright, so we drew here. We want to loosen our switch. Now we can raise our print head here. Okay. Now that we have this, you can see our mark. Now we will have this gap will appear up here on our okay, on our plate. So we will go back, auto home, and you should see that gap is now here. We can rotate our machine back around. Now what I did was a bit much. I actually brought it back down some, but just to show you what to do and how to help you set it up better, because this switch determines the bottom of the build plate G code, where the G code tells the bottom of the build plate. Take a sheet of paper, rip it in half, fold, then stick it so you use 3 pieces of paper like a feeler gauge. Start at the front corner where it just starts to grab. So it starts to grab. Now we're going to go to the back corner. So I'll use my controls. Do it again. Raise my Z. Go to 195, 195 for the back corner. This should be where the coordinates are underneath. Lower our Z back down. Make sure we're using 3 pieces of paper. Alright, now 3 corners. After you get these close, you start at the front, go to the back. So 195, 195. Drop our print head back down to 0. When you're doing this, you just want to barely scratch the surface. Okay? You just barely want the print head to touch. That's it. Actually, we should read home. Make sure our print head doesn't touch. Make sure your print head does not touch the bed or push it down at all, and you should be good to go.